Hello guys, this is going to be a very quick introduction into how to make your research proposal for the IA. I'm just based it off the sample one. This is the sample one. So obviously you want a cover page. So you basically just write the following sentence, your research question down here. Remember, we can edit your research question later. Just make sure you get something down. Session, just put May, and you can put the year as well, 2021. And word count, you can add in your word count. So that's your cover page. 1 out of 4 done. Page 2, research question. You need a research question. You need to have, again, you just rewrite your research question. And then the most important thing, the rationale. So remember, rationale, why is this topic important? And this topic is important. If we look at the Spanish tutors example, what do they do? And follow these same guidelines for the initial draft. Spanish Tutors Hong Kong offer linguistic tutoring through 2 main methods, etc., etc. For the first sentence, what does the company do? So you can just write in one sentence, what does the company do that you're looking at? Second sentence explains how we got to where we are. The business has been steadily expanding in proportion with the growing demand for tutoring services in Hong Kong. So something about the business you're looking at that explains how we got to the situation that we're in. As a result, the firm are consistently operating at maximum capacity, thus why they are considering the introduction of online lessons. And then this is the explanation of why they're doing what they're doing. Or sorry, why this question is important, essentially. Okay, so 3 sentences on your rationale, very straightforward. First one, what does your company do? Second one, how do we get to where we are? And third one, why is this important? So this is a company that they offer these linguistic tutoring services. They've been growing and now they're at maximum capacity. So they need to see how they can continue their growth. This is the only tricky part. And actually 2 sentences out of it are not that tricky. It's the last sentence is tricky. So that's to get your research proposal, it's not a big deal to do that. Rest of it, theoretical framework. What is it you're going to look at in this? And again, we can edit this after the discussion. We just get 3 sections, add in the number of the text, and then just where you're gonna look at it. So what tools do you think you're going to use for your IA? Methodology. Again, methodology, what we do here, your primary data, your secondary data, and we also have rationale of why is this important and so on. So basically, so here on the primary data, I encourage all of you guys to ensure you can get maximum points in the research criteria, have an interview, a questionnaire, a survey, and then an observation. So he basically here, he just lists what he's doing. Down here, he just talks about the secondary data, just data that he's taking some financial numbers. And he gives the rationale. He just says that it's going to be difficult to, or he just explains what he's going to do, and in some cases mentions why it might be. No, he basically just says what's the point of the interview. So basically, so here just say, so your interview, it's meeting, your example for you guys could be meeting an interview with the CEO just to understand the CEO's perspective on this change and so on. And the questionnaire to get feedback from customers, observation, just say what you're going to do. I'm going to visit the company for a day. I'm going to visit the company for a few hours and so on. And then just here, a very general statement on the rationale link. Next page, this is very general. Planning, anticipated difficulties. Have a look through these 5 here. You can easily apply it to whatever project you're doing. They're very generic. And then if you remember, you guys are project managers. If you mention a difficulty, you say how you plan to overcome this difficulty. So potential solutions here as well. And then guys, your plan, put in your plan. You can say your project starts towards mid-November, and it's going to end with your final draft in mid-February. So just check the dates that's on the lecture, and then just mid-November, mid-February, and then just some dates in between. What you plan to do. Action, have an action, have the source, you know, it doesn't really apply to everyone. I mean, just maybe just have an action, anticipated difficulties, and modifications. So what is modifications? It's saying, you know, what you do, how you adjust your plan based on the difficulties and so on. And then final, a Gantt chart. I will send you a separate file on how to make a Gantt chart. Very, very simple, but just it's a good sort of way. It's a good planning tool. It's good evidence that you know how to use your planning tools. Guys, that's it. That's all you have to do for the research proposal. Please get this done latest end of this week. That's what, December 4th? No, sorry, that's yeah, December 4th. And then we'll try to start talking about this in next week. I'll start trying to have some 5-minute conversations with each of you. Okay, all right, best of luck, guys.